For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thanking God for life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how I do my rope twist. These are on the large side, but I think I was actually supposed to do a medium size on this client, and it didn't dawn to me until after her appointment. I realized I did the wrong size. Anyways, I felt bad. But so we're going to be doing triangle parts. If you need a detailed tutorial on how I do my triangle parts, make sure you subscribe to my OnlyFans for that private classes. I really break it down for you guys on there how I structure my parts, triangles, and boxes in regards to like sizes and things like that, how to approach it. If you need a little extra help with that, you can go on over there and just watch those tutorials. So I always get questions, what type of hair do I use on my twist? And I always use expression hair for twist. I always stay away from pre-stretch hair when doing twists because it unravels quicker. Pre-stretch hair does not have the texture that is compatible for twist, so it's very important to work with hair that you kind of stretch, feather before your appointments. That's the only downside to twist. But generally twist takes me a shorter amount of time to complete than braiding services, so I don't even mind, so it's worth it. So anyway, so what I do before twisting, I twist the braiding hair and I place it onto the client's hair, twist one half of it to the right, flip over to the opposite hand, take the other half, twist to the right as well, and then I'm gonna flip it over to the opposite hand. Now when I twist, I like to twist over my thumb. When I do that, I feel like it gives me more control. Some people twist the other way, but this is what I'm used to, so that's what I know and that's what I'm going to show you guys. So twist to the right, place over your thumb. You always make sure before you place it over your thumb that you have twisted both strands, because if you only twist to one strand and place it over your thumb, it'll kind of create a loose effect, right? So you want to make sure that the twisting is consistent on both strands of braids, so that way your twist can stay in put and they can wear it for a long period of time, and even when you dip it in hot water, it doesn't go all loosey-goosey on you. So yeah, so you just saw me added just so that I added a little strand of expression braiding hair. That was just to give me more length. This is a little hack that I do. Let's say if a client comes in, they wanted waist length and then they changed their minds, they wanted it to their butt. This technique allows you to elongate your braids or your twist, so that way you don't have to go look for another pack of braiding hair, so you can cut to the appropriate length. So it's important to know these little tricks and tips for braiding, so that way it saves you time and you don't go into panic mode, so you kind of know how to solve these little problems. So yeah, those are the little things I'll be teaching you guys on the link in my description. So make sure you guys are subscribed to that, okay, if you aren't already. So I like to apply a little bit of Shining Jam prior to every twist, because it gives me the consistency that I need to, in order to have control. And then I split the hair into two, and I take the braiding hair, twist it first, and then place it on the client's hair. When I'm placing it on the client's hair, I'm overstating. You see that when I place it, it's literally at the very top of the braids, because when you place it at the very top of the braids, naturally the twist will come down to the middle when you start working. So that's why it's important for you to overstate, because if you place it directly where you want it to be, it's going to drop a little bit. So you want to make sure that you overstate where you're placing the braiding hair to begin with, because it's going to drop perfectly down to the center. I hope that's making sense. So typically when I get to the ends of my twist, I like to tie a knot using a little strand of the braiding hair that I am twisting with. The reason I tie a knot all the time with my twists is because twists are very different from braids. If I was to braid, I could get away with not tying a knot, but twist, if you don't tie that knot, it's so easy for the hair to unravel. So but if you want, you can twist all the way down to the very ends of the tip, and then when you dip it in hot water, it can still maintain its form. But to avoid any risk, just go ahead and tie the knot. I promise you, you save yourself a headache of getting a "oh my god, my twist unraveled" text message at 2 a.m. in the morning. Anyways, so we're gonna continue with the triangle parts. Like I mentioned, if you need more clarity on how to do the perfect triangle parting, make sure you go on the link in my bio to subscribe. I have a very detailed 30 minutes video breaking down how to do the triangle parts from start to finish, and this is regardless or irrespective of sizing, you know, large, medium, or small. I really broke it down for you guys on there, so make sure you guys check out that video if you need assistance. So times are changing, you know, due to COVID. We all have to wear masks during appointments, which can be very exhausting for me as a braider because I'm already standing, I'm doing a lot, and then my breathing is a bit restricted. So yeah, you all gotta wear a mask. So not only is my client wearing a mask, but I'm also wearing a mask. That way we can all stay protected and stay as safe as you possibly can. It may be a little bit uncomfortable, but I promise you, I saw a little hack on Instagram. It says that if you're wearing a mask for a long period of time, if you take like Mentos or menthol or whatever it's called, like anything like mint based, and you eat it, it kind of helps with breathing a little bit through your mask. So yeah, that's just a little tip that I like to do too when I'm wearing my mask during an appointment. I just take a little mint, even if it's a cough drop or whatever, it has that mintiness to it. I pop it in my mouth and then it helps my breathing when I'm braiding. Okay, when you're done, you want to make sure your client is properly draped up and make sure that you have a towel on your shoulder. And yeah, I'm just going to be trimming the hair. When I trim, I like to trim every strand one at a time. Only time where I try to like not do that is when I'm running late, but I make sure I get the overall, you know, straight hair clipped off. So yeah, make sure you guys are trimming. It makes all the difference. It takes maybe like an extra 15 minutes after you're done braiding, but it's worth it. It gives your work that much more of a clean effect. So take the time, you know, and trim. And then you want to go ahead and put your twist into hot water. I love the effects of hot water on twist. It kind of loosens it up and gives it a very natural rope look. Like it's so effortless, it's so cute. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, make sure you have a towel to dab off the excess water that may splash on your clients on the floor, making sure that that's, you know, you have a lot of control. Hot water, dipping hair in hot water may look easy, but when teaching my student, I realized how it's really not that easy. It's really not that easy. There's a lot of components that you have to take into consideration, and it could be very scary the first time you do it. But as long as your client is properly draped and you're properly draped, and you have more like control, and you're not approaching the hair with fear, you should be good. The objective is just to get the hair inside the hot water, dip it a couple of times, and drop. Okay, without burning your clients. Just always keep that in mind. That is your only objective, okay? So if you can accomplish that, then kudos to you. A job well done. Blah blah blah. Okay. But anyways, this is where I'm gonna end my voiceover. Once again, thank you guys for watching these tutorials. Before I forget, I like to use mousse. Mousse moisturizes your hair and lay down all the flyaways you mixed with your scissors. However, since this video, I stopped using this mousse because I found a better one that I will be sharing with you guys on my OnlyFans. Make sure you guys check it out. Oh my god, the mousse I use now is crazy. Like, I thought I was stopping flyaways before, but girl, this mousse will change your life. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Have a merry day and God bless. I'll catch you guys in my next video.